Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name's Clara Z and I do videos on luxury handbags and fashion items. So today I'm going to share my best purchases of 2023. These are luxury items and I've tried to contain them to 10 items. So let's get started. So the first category, I'm going to talk about bags. And of course, if some of you have been following me for some time, you know that my favorite handbag brand is Hermes. And so of course, I definitely had to share my Hermes Mini Kelly, one of my favorite purchases of 2022. I feel very lucky that I got this bag in 2022. It is in the Gris Meyer in the Epsom leather. And the second favorite purchase of 2022 in the handbag category is none other than my Hermes Mini Constance, and this is in the black box. You can see I have a twilly tied here at the top, and I really love this vintage leather. Of course, you can see it already has some scratches on it, but it doesn't really bother me because I understand this is part of the patina process, and it's definitely one of the leathers I really appreciate and want to get from Hermes for sure. So the third bag I wanted to share is actually not within my top 10, but I wanted to share it anyways because it was probably my most used Hermes bag this year, and I did purchase it in the year 2022, and it is my Halzan 25, and this is in the Barenia leather. So also you can see it has patinaed quite a bit, but I grabbed this bag quite a bit because it's just so easy, grab and go. You can't tell it's Hermes without knowing the brand, and it just carries a lot and it's just easy to sling over the shoulder. So honorable mention to this, although it doesn't make the top 10, I do highly recommend this bag for day to day. Next up is also another favorite category of mine, which is jewelry. And if some of you have been following me, definitely you will know about my Cartier Etincelle bracelet in the paved diamond. You can see this along the bottom here. Also a favorite of mine. I love stacking this bracelet together with other bracelets. And here you can see I've stacked it together with my Hermes Kelly bracelet here. And I always say to people that if you want to get something with diamonds, it's always better to get it separately because it's just more bling and more inexpensive. And then you can go for something gold. And this is kind of like a mix and match piece. So anytime I want some extra bling, I just add that on the side. And another piece of jewelry that definitely made it to my top 10 is my VCA gold guilloche bracelet here. As you can see, I've been wearing this for several months and people always ask if there are a lot of scratches on this, but really if you don't look too closely, it looks fine and it's still very sparkly and as pretty as I got it on the first day. Here you can see it stacked up against my other diamond bracelet. I just absolutely love this guilloche piece and I'm so glad I added it to my collection in 2022. Next up is ready to wear, and for 2022, definitely my very favorite item is this Chanel pink denim jacket. I did get this pre-loved and absolutely love this color. It's very versatile. The cotton is not too heavy, so I can wear this throughout most of winter and spring. Probably definitely not in the summer. However, definitely it is one of my favorite pieces, and I'm glad I'm able to wear this most of the year despite Hong Kong being hot and humid most of the time. Another favorite item is this one-piece Hermes dress. I know it's kind of hard to see here from the video. I'll try to see if I can find pictures of this dress, but what I've found is that because this is made out of cotton, it's machine washable, it's black. I love wearing this for work. I just tie a belt in the center and it's just an easy grab and go daily piece. I can wear it up and wear it down, and because of that reason I now really gravitate towards Hermes one-piece dresses because they're so versatile for casual or mostly for work. And definitely for 2022 I did wear this dress a lot. The next category is shoes, and both of them are sneakers. So the first item is these Roger Vivier sneakers. I do already own a pair without the laces. However, I found them so versatile and so beautiful, I decided to get the ones with laces and the crystals on the side. And because it has crystals, I can dress them up a bit and sometimes even wear them to work. The second pair of sneakers that I really enjoyed this year were my Alexander McQueen sneakers, and it has a black back here. It is a new design. However, these are super lightweight and the cushion on them are super comfortable. I have worn these for travel and on weekends. They're super lightweight and comfortable and will go with most of my outfits during weekends. The ninth item is a makeup palette. It is an eyeshadow palette and it's from Chanel. So this eyeshadow Chanel makeup palette was a part of their Tweed collection, and it is in the number 01 called Tweed Cuivre. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I love the colors on this. So everyday and easy to use. And I especially like this color. You can see I've used a lot of it because it has some glitter and sparkle, but it's not overwhelming. It's a bit of a subtle sparkle. I'm wearing it right now and I'm not a makeup person, so I probably haven't applied it too well, but I really love using this palette and have been using her a lot this year. So the final item I wanted to share with you is a tech item, and I haven't talked about it much on my channel. However, this is called the Aura Ring. Oura ring, and it is in the gold color, and it's quite lightweight, but what it generally does is that it's able to track your sleep, and there are a lot of trackers that track your activity. However, this one is especially good for sleep. It's not very intrusive, so you don't really feel it on you. So basically it comes with an app, and I can show you what is on the app. So it measures quite a few things, but what I use it for the most is basically sleep. And on here you can see total sleep, the amount of time in bed, the sleep efficiency, and you can again see the sleep score. It will tell you if you had a good night's rest. So if you had a score of 80 or more, it's better. But generally what I look at the most on this screen is the amount of total sleep, the REM sleep, the deep sleep, and the total sleep, as I mentioned before. And it also shows you patterns on times that you were awake during the night. So you can see the white bar show when you were awake, and then the times where you had REM or deep sleep. So you get a general idea if you got enough of each type of sleep for recovery of your brain or your body and muscles. It'll also measure things like blood oxygen and your heart rate throughout the night. However, what I'm basically looking for here generally is total amount of sleep, the amount of REM and deep sleep. So I have a general idea of how much energy I'll have for the day. I also like to look at it on an average just to kind of see how much sleep I've had every day. And although it hasn't really changed how I've slept, it's made me more aware and conscious of when I haven't had enough sleep. I used to think I had enough sleep, and until I got this ring, I realized, oh, okay, I'm not getting enough sleep, and hence I've kind of adjusted my routine to go to bed earlier just to make sure that I can get enough sleep. So I know there are things like Apple Watches and things like that. However, I do find that the Apple Watch is sometimes difficult to sleep with. Also, the battery doesn't last more than for a day or two. And so with the ring, I only need to charge this every 4 to 5 days, and it charges up fairly quickly. And because it looks like a ring, you don't really notice that it's any type of activity or sleep tracker. I generally, like I said, use this more as a sleep tracker because during the day I do tend to wear my Apple Watch. However, if you're looking to improve your sleep or just to know more about your own sleeping patterns and how you can improve your sleep, I think this is really good for that. So I'll have links to this down in my description box below if you are interested in this item. It is not a cheap item, so that's why I kind of classified it as luxury. So overall, I feel like I had a very blessed 2022. If you had to ask me what were my very, very favorite items from 2022. I would have to say it was my Hermes Mini Constance. I really thought that I loved the Kelly and the Birkin a lot. However, I found this one actually the most versatile for my lifestyle. It fits just enough, is crossbody, and I made this kind of top handle for it. So definitely if I were to get another Hermes bag, I would definitely consider getting a second Constance. I know a lot of you might think maybe this was probably my best purchase of 2022, and I do love this immensely. However, because of the size of the bag, I don't always use this. I tend to gravitate towards my Constance, and of course for work, I'm using my Lindy 26 and some of my other Kelly bags. But definitely for 2022, this one was definitely the most special just because it was boxed, and also I find the size and the style of this bag absolutely fantastic. So how was your 2022? It was a very strange year for us here because we're coming out of COVID. So I was actually quite happy that I was able to start using some of my luxury items again. Again, I'm really grateful for the things I acquired in 2022. But of course, most of all, it's most important that you have peace of mind and good health. So wishing everyone a happy, healthy, prosperous, and peaceful 2023. And I look forward to seeing you again in the new year. Happy New Year, everyone, and we'll see you again sometime soon. Bye bye now.